What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for the highly anticipated sequel, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. This is the sequel to the billion-dollar original film, the Super Mario Bros. Film, which came out 3 years ago. Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black all return with new voice performances by Brie Larson and Glenn Powell and Benny Safdie. I think the voice performances off the bat are all great. Everybody's doing a great job. The animation also looks fantastic. It is stunning, really, the animation in this film, and it makes you feel that tone, that they're going for, that Nintendo sort of tone. I think this movie really gets that just like the first one did. But I guess my biggest issue with this film is that it's trying to do too much. There are a lot of new characters, including characters that we're familiar with from the first movie, that this film has to juggle. And you get so many different sequences in this film. They just have so much going on in this movie, and it's extremely entertaining. I will say that off the bat. From this film, the opening sequence, which I loved a lot, the film really never held up to that promise that the opening sequence had. It was like, okay, there could be tension in this film because we have to care about Princess Rosalina, who's played by Brie Larson. You had Bowser in the first movie. Now he's shrunk, and Bowser Jr. wants revenge, and he's played by Benny Safdie. Bowser Jr. is the exact same evil that we saw Bowser in the first movie. And what they do with Bowser in this film, I think, is one of the best parts of it. The Bowser Jr. and the father-son dynamic that this movie throws at you, that's one of the things that does work. But it feels like they're throwing a lot of paint at the wall. There's a lot of paint in this movie. The paint looks real good, but there's just so much stuff being thrown at the wall, and then they're just kind of see, what sticks. And the Bowser stuff stuck for me for the most part. With Princess Peach, I like that they were hinting at things with that character and her past and stuff like that, but the movie so loosely uh, dives into any of it. She gets a brief realization. That's all I'll say. And then she knows what she needs to know. And it's just very simple. And the whole film is really very simple. You need to turn your brain off for this one. Because if you really want to start thinking about it, let's try to figure out if Mario and Luigi just abandoned their family completely in Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn was a big staple in that first film. This movie, zero. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the movie that I was just like, okay, what are we doing here? There were so many moments I was just like, what are we doing here? Like, there's a sequence where she goes into this bar in this casino like place, and for a little bit it's okay, but then it just goes on, and you realize about the film, it's a series of event scenes, like actiony scenes, and I don't know. It just didn't really work for me. I don't think this is a bad movie. I think it's fun. And that's the best thing I can say about it. It's entertaining. The voice performances, the visuals, Brian Tyler's score is once again phenomenal. It's just when you start to look at it as an actual film and not like just this fun ride, that's where the problems might sneak through. So I'm going to give the Super Mario Galaxy movie a strong 3 out of 5 stars. I think this movie's right in the middle of the road for me. I thought the movie was okay. It has some really good action sequences, but in the end of the day, it just feels a little chaotic, in some ways good, some ways not so good. But the new characters that I'll talk about quickly that I really enjoyed are Yoshi, played by Donald Glover, and blank, 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 played by Glenn Powell. If you don't know about that, I'm not going to say, but it's all over the internet, so you might have already heard about that. But he was a standout of the film for me, actually. So I'm excited to see what they do next with him. I never really got into gaming, but when I did, and when I still do, this is my favorite game. And nothing's ever came close to it. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know. Does Disney have the kahunas to do a live action of that? I don't know. It'd probably be a series on Disney Plus because they don't got a balls to put a Kingdom Hearts film in the theater. And if they did, I'd have the front row seat. So, guys, comment down below what's your thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews coming in the future, including the drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. You can also follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And until next time, over and out.